She hired men to target her own parents so that she could be with her secret dealer boyfriend. Jennifer Pan was born on June 17th of 1986 in Markham, Canada to her parents Han and Bic Pan. Her parents were Vietnamese immigrants and they wanted their children to have the life that they could never have, so they led a very strict lifestyle. Rules and discipline were the major aspects of Jennifer's childhood. She wasn't allowed to go to parties, and if she were to make the slightest mistake, she would get in trouble for it. Jennifer had straight A's on her report cards. She played piano, she figure skated, and she had a scholarship to Ryerson University. In high school, Jennifer broke her leg and she lost her chance of ever becoming a figure skater, and because of this, her grades slid from A's to B's. She knew she would be in big trouble with her parents, so to conceal the truth, she started forging her report cards. When Jennifer was a senior, she did not pass her calculus class and she was not allowed to attend Ryerson University. She knew that she was not going to be able to tell her parents this, so she told them that she got an offer and was going to transfer to the University of Toronto. Once Jennifer saw how easy it was to lie to her parents, she continued to tell them that she was going to class, getting scholarships, and was even volunteering at a children's hospital. She did this for several years so that her parents could be proud of her, and she did not want them to find out about a guy she was dating named Daniel Wong, who was a substance dealer. However, these web of lies wouldn't continue for much longer once Jennifer's father, Han, started to get suspicious of her. One day, Han followed Jennifer to work and realized that she was lying, and eventually, everything she told them was a complete lie. Once Jennifer realized that her web of lies was unraveling in front of her, she felt like she had no way to escape. Jennifer was desperate to maintain her life with Daniel, and she wanted to escape her parents' control, so she came up with a horrifying plan. Together, they came up with a plan to hire men to target her parents. Once Jennifer's parents would be out of the way, she would pay these men $10,000 so that she could continue living her life. On November 8th of 2010, Jennifer used a key to open the door to her parents' house, and at 10:05 p.m., three men, David, Crawford, and Eric, invaded the home. Jennifer's parents were caught off guard. Jennifer's mother was shot in the head 3 times, and her father was shot in the face and the shoulder, but he survived. Once the men had left the home, Jennifer called 911 and stated that it was a robbery attempt. At first, police trusted her, but then her statements made her look like a suspect. Jennifer stated that when the intruders came in, they tied her hands behind her back, but police were confused on how she was able to call 911, and her father, who survived, stated that he saw Jennifer talking to one of the intruders like if that was her friend. By the time of the second interrogation, there was a lot of discrepancies in what Jennifer had to say. They asked her to show them how she was able to get to her phone and call 911, but she was unable to do that, so the police were closing in. On November 12th, Jennifer's father, Han, came out of a coma, and he told police everything Jennifer told one of the intruders before the attack. Because of this evidence, Jennifer just decided to confess to everything. In 2011, Jennifer, Daniel, and those 3 men were arrested and charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder. During trial, Han testified against Jennifer, and he recounted the night of the attack and how he felt like stabbing her in the back. On December 13th of 2014, Jennifer was convicted and handed a life sentence and will not be eligible for parole for at least 25 years. As for Daniel and those 3 men, they also received similar sentences.